Sorry for those comments as well. It won't come up again. And yes, you're still our father. You're still our uncle, and we love you the way you are. Correct. I know I'm Miss DV. Right, so there you go. So it's still Daybreak. It's on Hit 1039 FM, and we're now moving straight to one other topic. Of course, the industry has been waiting and yearning for over the time, and just yesterday that announcement came. And once I have the industry professionals here, I would want to hear from them. And so I started this way. Abla Dzifa Gomashie nominated as Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. And well, we'll just go into, let me just give you more details and who she is and all that. So she's a member of parliament for Ketu South Constituency, and Abla Dzifa Gomashie has been appointed as Minister-designate for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Now, this appointment was made by President John Dramani Mahama on Thursday, which was yesterday. And Abla Dzifa Gomashie is a renowned actress, a film producer, scriptwriter, and revered politician. And she served as the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts in the National Democratic Congress during their tenure between 2013 and 2017, when John Mahama first created the ministry. Now, currently, she is the Member of Parliament for the NDC in the Ketu South constituency, and also a Queen Mother in their Flower traditional area. Dzifa Gomashie holds a Master of Philosophy from 2005 to 2008 in African Studies from the University of Ghana, a Bachelor of Fine Arts 2000 to 2003 with a first class honors from the School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, and a diploma in theater arts from 1994 to 1998 from the same university. Now, she has an unbridled passion for arts, culture, and heritage, and has dedicated herself to advancing various courses in that regard. While she was the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, she played a huge role in laying the foundation for the review and drafting of documents such as the Ghana Culture Policy, Creative Arts Industry Bill, among other initiatives that are gradually taking shape in the sector. She brought her wealth of experience in the industry to the appointment both within Ghana and internationally, and she serves on the committee of that's a FIPAC, that's a FEPACI, the Film Federation of the African Union. She's also a member of the rapporteur of the ECOWAS Committee for the Reparation of Stolen Artifacts of Africa. In fact, there's so much from her. This is just a bit of it, and I'll just end it here. It says she was also instrumental in the formation of the Creative Arts Council, now Creative Arts Agency, a body that is supposed to regulate and coordinate the activities of the culture and creative industry, made up of 13 sub-fields. Some creative arts practitioners have they've actually positioned her that she's been relevant previous years, and her knowledge in working at the ministry makes her a good candidate for the position as a substantive minister and not a deputy minister this time around. They believe with this experience she stands a better chance of coming back to the ministry. And as I said, she has so much with her that we could go on and on, but for now I think this should be enough for us to know more about our substantive minister designate. That's Abla Dzifa Gomashie. And as I said, I've been joined here by Ninoy, Kuka and Sally this morning, and just like the conversation started last week, Ni, good morning.
Good morning.
Right.
All of a sudden,
yes.
This has been called to order.
It has been called to order.
Praise station.
Right.
Stand at ease.
So immediately you order back, the place is called to order.
I'm telling you. But last week, I mean, you were someone who also rooted for Dzifa Gomashie.
So they were rooters.
It's who I think that born you my ye.
Or so a bebo, or see into your boy or bebo.
Beginning of the year. Obeko barber shop once a week into Aboniti.
So I think that if we didn't start it here, then we were one of the few that started, the campaign. When last week we came here, and we were trying to, look at possible names and give to possible people that we have in the sector. I think that we all strongly, I think we were three then, we strongly also yes, Abla Dzifa Gomashie. Reason being that when we studied His Excellency's appointment, it looked like he was elevating deputy ministers. He was giving people who had experience in the ministries opportunity to serve as substantive ministers and to work things out for his ministry. And aside that, we had all rooted for Abla because we believe she's a creative person. She understands our industry. And over the year, like you said, when they were in power, they started the Creative Arts Agency, which was built upon by the MPP. And we still not gotten final formation. The cultural policy, she spearheaded the cultural policy and all of that as a deputy, and she was very instrumental. So we all believe and thought that, okay, now if you give it a nod, you are going to spearhead, all of this. And my understanding from this is that, because after the Friday show, I listened to other entertainment shows, and it looks like, an Abla Dzifa Gomashie thing, and it looks like everybody was in for her.
Right.
And
are you speaking for the industry or for yourself?
Many people
no, the other shows
online.
No, you didn't listen to the other shows.
So they say many. Not everybody.
Not every. I said many.
Yes, many.
No, you said every.
No, many.
He said many.
The platforms that carry
many platforms.
Yes, that carry weight.
Many.
When they did the analysis,
thank you.
They all came down to Abla Dzifa Gomashie. And I think that the industry is happy. If you look at watchers of the industry, people in the industry, and look at commentaries they are giving on their social media handles, you see it's a welcoming news for Abla to take it. And I'm personally happy that she's been elevated. I know she understands our industry. This is not time for us to go and say who understands this, who's bringing investments, marketing. I think that she understands the 360 things. First of all, the creative person himself.
Yeah.
He understands the person. He understands how marketing of the arts will be. He understands the 13 or so agencies under the ministry, and will help us manage it well. And he understands how the ministry ego and showbiz, all the things around the ministry. He understands all of this. So I'm personally excited that Abla Dzifa Gomashie, honorable, because she's the MT for Ketu South, Mada. Yes. I'm personally excited that she's been given the nod, and we are hoping to see a vetting and a final confirmation.
Right. Coke.
Yeah.
Hey, Coke.
Oh,
baby, I'm
no,
cool,
the
I'm
name
cool.
is
Coke.
It is my name.
No, this is serious.
Coke.
Because you see the way that he is, he goes with Coke.
And family
goes with Coke.
Yeah,
his behavior
Rasta.
goes with Coke.
Rasta. We dear pan. We listen. We say things. We stand firm. Whatever they want to say, then feed them say that. We dear. Say bibi am pese mo can be a move to me can. We any idea me am pe ni me. Say we am to me sakra me. E me ana me ti.
He say they were back okran to.
Oh no say. Me sanda. So I think it's a good call to say congratulations, but I have my reservations. I don't think she fits the place. I don't think she has what it takes to be there. We sometimes forget that currently we don't have any data that makes the creative arts viable to invest in terms of. When you take our tourism, our revenue streams, where the revenues and everything are coming. Today, if you go to GRA and you make an argument to know revenues coming in terms of creative arts, we've been put under a section called entertainment. You get me? Until we intensively demand that statistical service runs a process to be able to collect data so that we know what is our worth, to know the practitioners, to know the things that will grow the industry. Today, from World Tourism Organization to Ghana, every year you will know in terms of our revenue that is projected, revenue that was made. But when you come to the creatives, we don't have it. So if we are bringing a specialized person from creative arts, really, what is the person coming to drive? 2, you need to manage the streams, the revenue streams from the tourism to be able to manage the creative arts and the culture. And for me, I feel she really doesn't have. I feel, yes, the president had limitations in terms of getting 2/3 of his appointments from Parliament. But then again, if per the numbers in Parliament were short for to be able to get a nomination, wouldn't he have picked outside also? So that argument to say that the president had...
No. You said something about the fact that you feel she's not fit for the job.
Yes, I am making my point.
No, you have not given reasons why. Give us the reasons.
I am making my point.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So if you look at the stance, in terms of managing the place, a higher revenue maker is tourism. We have a creative person. It is being alleged and it's being propounded that it's likely we will not get a deputy minister.
Yep, it is.
Yes. But you will need somebody to be able to meander between the various departments to be able to generate revenue. And I feel in that score, it will be very difficult to do that. In terms of projecting and doing creative as things, fine. But where I sit and looking at the number of people in the three, I don't think she qualifies.
Who would you prefer to take that position?
I was looking at somebody who once, in terms of legal framework, has a backing. Somebody in terms of the various department that has been built has strong will. If you look at her CV, philosophy, fine arts, drama, and other things, you need somebody who can increase the revenue projections. Because one of the biggest things that whether you will succeed or not succeed depends on the president. If the president says you succeed because the budget is the president. And if the president says that this agency is my driving tool, you will succeed. So that one day is out. But I'm saying if you look at the credentials, your highest revenue in that place is tourism.
Right.
2, there is not going to be a deputy minister.
Right.
If you look at the agencies under the ministry, the tourism agencies and departments are more than the creatives.
So who would you suggest? Who would you think? Do you think is best?
At this point, whether I say it or not, it will not change anything because the nomination.
But at least when you give us an idea, then maybe we can say that okay, he's right, maybe he's wrong. Who do you think would have been best for this position?
Okay. So let me start. So my points, my people have been one. If you take somebody like Abeku Santana, Abeku Santana has creative, has a tourism, and has a managerial and administrative thing to be able to drive it.
All right.
When you take somebody like Ola Michael, Ola Michael has both those qualifications. You are looking for revenue.
Right.
Rexoma could have also fall in the same place. And one of the things I have about Rexoma that I feel, I really don't get why people were at him or were saying he is not qualified. In politics, everybody has an interest. Rexoma worked. I was at the other side, but I saw Rexoma's work. Rexoma did work. Did go down there, work with the creatives. Look at what he did in Kumasi and other things. So I want to say this, that presidential candidates and parties, if you think after work, you will now determine who is qualified and how the person is qualified. When people start working for you to win, let them know that this thing and this thing, so that people's interests will be because it is something that has happened in MPP and NDC before. When you work and it gets to the point, then you see the fine people. It is when we have won, that is where the CVs pop up. But when the campaign is on, you don't see CV, and it is wrong. So that is my point. These are the people.
So you mentioned how many? 3, 4?
Yeah, I mentioned 4.
4. So you mentioned
yes, and I feel
Santana.
people. I've heard people say the likes of Kafui Danko, and I see. I have a feeling the film in the National Film Authority that has been one of the worst and damaged departments under Nana Akufo-Addo. Is one of the most damaged and destroyed departments because nothing came out of. It was more of personal gains than public gains, and I don't think.
When you say public, I mean personal gains.
The CEO was able to achieve more. Yes, was able to achieve more in her personal capacity as a Black Star Film CEO.
No, but she did it for the industry.
So what did the authority achieve?
Maybe you didn't, but I'm sure if you're
No. So are you telling me that her private company needs to succeed before the authority
I
will
don't know
succeed?
about her private
So that's
company.
what I'm saying. The Black Star,
yes,
the Black Star Festival was the biggest success story.
But I don't know what that. I don't.
But
think
she's
that
a CEO for that.
She's the CEO doesn't mean she owns. I think this discussion has come up a number of times, but it
My
doesn't
point is, what was achieved?
that's what I'm saying. That do you
Zero.
That you cannot say.
How many movies was pushed for?
You can. That's what I'm saying. You can.
How many movies was? How many developments? How many technical know-hows? How much? You see,
you cannot say that because I don't think you have facts to back that. Because if we are to go and ask, or we are to go and ask other authorities from that side, they would say something different.
And I'm saying from where I sit,
unless you have facts.
From where I sit, I'm telling you, the NFE did not add anything to our creative system.
That's your opinion.
Yes, and I stand by it.
Right.
When you take GTA, you can see the work done.
Okay.
Even the creative arts that we have issues, we saw certain things they did. But the movie industry, the authority, the key thing is an authority. Can you tell me one movie that within the 80s that was produced and that? It's like you telling me that Hits FM has succeeded. And when we talk about growing artists and giving artists platform, there is no story or there is nothing to write to me. Then you tell me that is success. There is nothing successful about it.
Well, I'm
it's
sure
the reason why we are where we are. If we don't call things that go wrong, then what? There is nothing successful there.
You said the movie authority didn't produce it. Is that what you said?
The
I'm
National
saying
Film Authority.
we should mention one movie or one thing that they even produce or associated with.
I don't think they were producers. Were they producers?
I think they did
a festival.
No, the festival. She's saying what he's saying that a lot of you are not understanding. He's saying that the CEO of the Black Film Festival is Juliet.
Yes,
that's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So anything that she did was to elevate his personal, business.
Okay,
that's what he's trying to say.
All I'm saying is,
but that festival, I understand, was in collaboration with the National Film Authority.
Exactly.
And how did it benefit the industry?
No.
So let's bring the benefits out.
Can I say something to you? Year of Return did not belong to the president. Year of Return wasn't the president's
or GTA
or personal. The president, that was Mr. Ajamai, right?
Yes.
It wasn't his personal entity that he brought. This one was a personal thing that she was doing, and she brought it on when she came on. Are you understanding where Coca is coming from?
Okay. Okay.
So it is.
But at the end of the day, she also did things for the industry. And before they went out of power, I remember the last festival they did, which had Idris Elba and co.
What festival was that? Is it not the Black Film Festival?
Exactly, but it was but it is for the Film Authority.
Black what?
Black Star Film Festival.
Yes.
It is for the Film Authority.
So at what point did you see? How did you help the industry?
The point is that it's a festival that has been running.
Exactly. But you know what?
The CEO has been running the festival.
But all I'm saying that until I see documents suggesting that it is for Juliet Asante or it was for the Film Authority, I cannot.
No, it wasn't for Google. Who is the CEO of? It's Juliet. She's the CEO
but
of that festival.
But far from that, you see, I want to prove some of Cookers.
Exactly.
No, can I finish? All of you have spoken.
Okay, sorry.
I haven't. So, please, Oh, ask me the question. I can't keep calm.
Oh, Mr. Agla, did you say we should? I want to ask Sally, or should I go ahead? Okay.
You should go ahead, okay.
Okay, all right. So Mr. Hagler has said something. He says Black Star International Film Festival is a non-profit festival in Ghana founded by Juliet Asante in 2015. It is a festival celebrated annually to bridge the gap between African movie cinema and the global community of movie makers and focus on the business aspect of film making. And that was from Wikipedia.
No, and that's what Coca was trying to say. It was
is that the success story of
NFF? Exactly. That's what he was saying.
It's a failure. We need to agree that the thing was a failure. Adiana anko ye.
Okay, Sally, so yes, Abla Dzifa Gomashie is the Minister-designate for Tourism Arts. Hey, I mean, you were here last week. It is something you were so passionate about when you were speaking. So,
and then we are party man.
How do you feel about it?
Oh my God!
For me,
oh my God!
Should we play the music for you to dance?
So that I can dance.
Mr.
Please,
Mr.
I pick it.
No,
Mr. Hagler. Oh, my
I pick it. Oh, my people, can you go check again? The dia saka cry. Adiana pick it.
Oh my goodness. Sally will kill
my own general abonity. Let's prepare. Now, I'm going to shop into the abonity.
They also only try whatever my life. If 7 cities won't come.
Hey.
Ouch. He has all that. What he did with Three Music, it had not been done in Ghana. Bringing people from the skies, making it rain to the point that making it rain to the point that the microphone can even go off on Blacko. You get what I'm saying? It was beautiful.
I'm picking on a different level.
What I say? It was beautiful to watch. The way that he made the water come down. I remember Jesus' era. Hey, the way that water was coming down.
Sally was there.
Yeah.
Hey, hallelujah. Hey,
Sally was there.
Hey. So DC or what?
Yes, whatever. Yes, whatever.
Hey,
I was there. You get what I'm saying? The thing that he did, he actually challenged the TGMA. He challenged them. He did. When he came in with the Three Music Awards. So I know what he can do. I have worked with him. I know his capability. What he did with Wilderland, that later he sued Shatawale for not showing. What he did with that, he is so innovative. So please, Honorable, they are saying that if you say anything, it doesn't go. But I've realized that it's not true. You are a listening president. So please listen to us and give Baba Sadiq that opportunity to serve. Even though Okankwe Central, it's not working in his favor right now. His capability is still intact. What he can do is still intact. So give him something so that he will be okay for the next, election year. So please, this is my call. Any other person, the president can decide to give them whatever that they deserve.
Coca, yes.
No, I think that before Coca comes, I think that those points that I think Sally said it right. Those points that Coca was raising. I don't think that is because of those points. Abla Dzifa Gomashie, Honorable Abla Dzifa Gomashie shouldn't be the minister. There are things that you suggest to her that when you
I'm saying that
and over the last 8 years,
you have your opinion.
Been on this. Oh, let me finish.
It's an opinion.
You've been on this.
Right.
Over the last 8 years, how many times did the previous government tell us they were picking data?
Not
They told us that they were picking. We never saw that data.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, so it's quite unfortunate that Coca, who was with the previous government, will come and talk about data again and tell us that the creative is not bringing in what revenue that the tourism industry is bringing. We know there's a tourism levy, so it's cut out there, and we know those who pay the tourism levy and they can track it. And see.
How much the creative arts?
Let me then you can come in. Let me land. Mr. Agla says he's going to give us 10 billion times.
Let me land. But over the
$10 billion
over the period, I mean, Frankie is my friend. Frankie, we are picking it. We are picking data. We the picking data. Data ni ehumbi. That today you come to accuse the new person that because of data you can't come in.
No. So that's what I'm saying. Let's correct that. I did not accuse anybody.
No, let's tell Honorable.
No. I want this correction. I am not accusing anybody.
No, but that's what you
said.
No.
Those were her low points.
You said that's your low
point.
Low points.
No. I beg you.
So what did
if we have hearing problems, we all
don't
need.
Insult us.
We all
even
need,
if we have disability, don't insult us.
I said that. In tourism, there is revenues.
You have made Adam decide to come into the studio.
Listen, let me tell Adam. This year, when you try the things you tried, Hagla,
yes.
Tell Adam that this morning he has started. This year, I have said it that if you cross me and you don't cross me well, you will get it from me. You started talking about me already. Stay away from things I do. I have said it. If you want it to be personal, it will be personal.
But he came to correct
No. When he's doing his show and I'm in my house, I stay in my lane.
Coca. like to say a very big thank you to our amazing, yes.
Before we go, check Joshua. He's listening.
Yes.
So he's loving the show.
Joshua is always
Joshua
listening.
Baby.
Joshua is always listening.
Joshua baby, my darling.
Big up to you.
You promised me, you said you will come on my show. You people hurry up and come on the show. Otherwise, I will deal with you. What? He's my brother.
I'm telling you. Just so you know, Sally is on Adum TV every Saturday at 8 p.m.
Tomorrow
and I know
we are there.
tomorrow is another one. So make sure you tune in to watch Sally and her team.
And let me say
on
something.
Showtime.
Uncle Rex Omar, I love you, my darling. I'm coming to call you right now. Government will give you something, okay? Okay, please, I love you.
Sally,
I'm telling you. Let me say a very big thank you to our amazing sponsors. Betway, you always get way more with Betway. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. Soccer Bet, MTN everywhere you go. Dewa Afa. ITEL A80, awesome, all in one. We also have Bigo, big refreshing moments, Cowbell Coffee, with you every moment. And Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone Papa Pafi. But let me say a very big and massive thank you to Mr. Hagler, DJ Bradash, Paul, and to everybody who made it possible for us to bring you the show. And before I go, remember, are you ready to get way more chance to win with Betway? Every single day you have the key to unlock 5 free spins on Mega Money Wheel, where you stand to win a massive 1 million Ghana cedis. That's jackpot. So what are you waiting for? Log in to betway.com.gh today and take your spin, all thanks to Betway. Remember, terms and conditions applied. Is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more. And also, just so you know, this is a big and massive one. What a way to kick off 2025. Holiday in Airport City is now